Everybody, this is really cool, and I sort of think to myself, actually just being here, that yeah, very very cool. We're at today St Benet's Abbey in Norfolk, next to the River Bur. I keep saying the wrong thing. River Bur, and it's remarkable. I mean, the ruin here, and then we've got the main ruins over the Abbey itself, where there's a cross. But first impressions, Soph. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Pretty interesting, yeah.
It's hard to ignore the fact that behind us is the gatehouse, which was then turned into a Georgian mill, and also the fact that this is the only Anglo-Saxon built abbey in Norfolk. And then even more interesting, before you've even had your history lesson, I'm going to just tell you now and then you can get it again, is that it was the only monastery that wasn't exiled by Henry VIII in his dissolution of the monasteries, which is just remarkable. Do you know what? When you hear that, you think, could you actually be bothered to come all this way into the sort of like marshland of Norfolk just to destroy this? Yeah, near Great Yarmouth. No. Anyway, we're going to explore it. We're obviously going to take you along with us. Enjoy your history lesson. We will see you on the other side. Situated in a rural part of Norfolk lies one of history's most historically interesting abbeys, that of St Benet's. Founded in 1019 by the Benedictine order of monks, although it is known that it has much earlier origins, mostly shrouded in myth and mystery alongside the mystical Norfolk Broads. The abbey would play a huge role in the Norfolk region when, at a time, the area would be at its peak of wealth and influence. The location was perfect as it was very rural. With many changes with the site replacing its church from wood to stone, the area must have been an impressive place. During the conquest of 1066, the abbot of St Benet's naturally sided with Harold, even potentially financing his own fighting ship for him. But after the Saxons' defeat, William would exile him. From this, the site itself would remain relatively passive. Fast forward to the late 13th century, and the abbey would see it lay ownership to no less than 76 parishes. In its life, from then on, it would be a primary abbey in the medieval period, and so then became the beginning of the end. History would tell us that St Benet's would be the only monastery not to be closed by Henry VIII, in what would be referred to as the dissolution of the monasteries, and although technically true, large parts of the abbey were destroyed. Then, as time would pass, in a strange twist in this site's history, during the mid-18th century, the local farmer would turn what is left of the gatehouse into a windmill, then later converting it into a wind pump. Then, in its final claim to fame, it would be in 1925 when the site became one of Britain's first scheduled ancient monuments. Then, finally, on the 2nd of August 1987, a cross made from oak from the royal estate at Sandringham was erected on the high altar. Now, as beautiful as it is unusual, St Benet's Abbey is well worth a visit, should you be in the area. Wow. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. So we're now in the mill, but we're kind of not. Because if you look behind us, you are literally greeted by the gatehouse as well. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And if you love history, I genuinely don't think actually on a place like this gets any better. And this is only the gatehouse, and I've not even shown you up here. Look at that. I've got to do that, the customary get people dizzy type of makes me dizzy. I don't know about you guys out there watching, but Sophie, come on now. Yeah, that is. Yeah, look, yeah. Just notice that. If you can see that, yeah, you can actually in the camera, everybody. Yeah, look, Sophie, you might have to get your finger of doom out. Let's see.
I'm too short.
There we go. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Wow. Wow, oh wow, oh wow.
One down on the other side.
Yeah, but there's sort of like... No, it looks like a griffin.
Is it?
Yeah, or something similar to that.
No.
Do you think... No, look. Yeah, I mean, it's. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
Could be wrong on that, everybody, but it definitely, from our angle, it's. This is bizarre, isn't it? I mean, and it's huge.
Yeah, it doesn't look this big.
It's huge. No, it doesn't. When you actually, yeah. When you're out,
this mill looks small.
It does. It looks small. It's crazy. It says on there, everybody, the whole of this 38-acre site is a scheduled ancient monument. It is also private farmland. Please respect it for your own safety and for the preservation of the monument. Do not climb or damage remains of the Abbey buildings. Persons entering the site do so at their own risk. Well, it is a very busy place already. There you go. So everybody, we are now actually going to head up to the Abbey itself. Now you can't see this, but finger of doom, there are some ruins up there with a cross, which gives us a fantastic clue as to what we need to go for. So it's bad camera work on my part. Didn't really want to close up with Soph's head, but let's keep going. Welcome back, everybody. It's obviously a very windy day, and that's for good reason, because we're in Norfolk. There's no hills.
No.
So you have to be careful what you can do. Now, we've just been talking. If you Google mapped this, we are amazed at how many people are here, and it's the evening. We've only got about an hour left of daylight.
Evening. Not even 3 o'clock.
No, well, yeah, but we've got about an hour left, haven't we?
Yeah,
before it gets dark. And the river, even though the river is just there, it is busy.
Popular.
It's really busy. Lots of bird watchers as well, which is a given, so we'll ignore that. But non-bird watchers, still really busy.
Walkers, yeah.
Amazing. I love this place. I love it. I think, you know, that Norfolk has just given us so many unique things that we will never see again.
No.
And this place has ticked off 3 unique things all at once. Like I said, the Anglo-Saxon, the Dissolution of the monasteries, and then Absolutely. Sophie's just pointing. Look at that.
The gatehouse and mill.
Wow. That's a picture, isn't it?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And we are just shy of Great Yarmouth.
Yes.
Right, shall we just keep going? Come on. Well, Sophie, we're at the Abbey, and it is gorgeous. It's not the greatest ruin you're ever going to see,
No.
but when you put it in context and you can see some of the foundation walls that are here, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I mean,
big land.
well, what
big
it does is it highlights the fact of that it needed a water supply, it needed agriculture, it needed everything to self-sustain itself. Yes. God, we're really bad today with my words. I'm so sorry, everybody. Not for you to worry about. You'll worry about it when you see other videos and you think, why can't Dan talk? But yeah, it's there's something about this place. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really do like it on a sort of spiritual level. It's a beautiful sort of calming place. And just to put you in context, everybody, you can see the river as clear as day now. Hopefully, I don't know if you can actually. You can see a glint of it just down there. I think of Doom. But you can see that, I tell you what, that gatehouse slash mill, I still think one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, I think, because it's such a surprise when you go in there. But here we are at the corner of basically, you can see the L shape of basically the corner of the Abbey. And as you saw right from the beginning when we were sort of doing it, the structure of how large that was. And then you come through here and you can see the old farmer doing such a great job of trying to put some fencing up and stuff like this, and obviously you can tell the agriculture. You can also see, you can't see this, but there's two windmills down there as well, because we're on the Norfolk Broads, which is obviously famous for, really, I suppose, famous for a multitude of things, but mainly for nature, bird watching, agriculture. But those mills in front, can you see them, Soph? Yeah, beautiful. Perfect place, flat land, gonna catch the wind. And you can hear bird watchers calling the birds down there. You can't see that, everybody, but trust me, you might not be able to hear it. But look, here's our foundation walls and the Abbey. Absolutely pretty. I love that light's coming through. Now, we're a bit worried it got cloudy as we sort of came down here. And the amount of molehills today, obviously we're not going to tell you what we've seen today, but obviously Sophie can testify. The amount of molehills we have seen. Yes.
Moles
They are happy. They're happy at the moment. This is interesting. There's an old listening bench. I don't think that's going to work, is it? Oh, I heard a beep. Oh, it's gone once. Here I am, twice or two. Oh, the fact that's actually beeping. Don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Try this one.
No.
No. Well, the fact that it still actually even has a beep. But yeah, and then you're greeted, despite whatever religion that you prefer or whatever you pertain yourself to, the fact of the matter is there is a cross here, and that is, again, an incredible piece of symbology for really what this represents. And it's remarkable. Like, it really does just highlight the importance really of why this place was built here. And then that beautiful word, which I don't think you're going to be able to see, but trust me when I say this, well, trust me anyway, hopefully, but it says the word, what does it say, Soph? Peace. So in between the beams, the cross beams, it says peace. Oh, and that makes sense to what we...
Okay, yeah.
So basically, some people behind us were hammering in something. We didn't really understand it and we were slightly concerned. But if you can see, coins. Lots and lots of coins.
Some up there.
Yeah. Very tall people have hammered in their coins. And you can see, look, you can get your coin and you can do it for yourself. But yeah, this place has just offered up so many interesting things today. And as we look back through to the history that this just brings to life, it's remarkable. And even on a day like today, it's the mystery and the magical sort of like nature of the marsh and the way this comes across, where you can see the weather, you can see everything around here. It's yeah, what a place though.
Yeah.
What a place.
Well done.
We're not gonna, yeah, thank you, this is one of my choices. We're not going to end it here though, but we're just going to have a bit of self-reflection now whilst we're here. It's always important to sort of like reflect on it, but just so we've covered all bases, you can see some of the ruins there. You can see, obviously, like I said, how close we are to the river, and obviously you understand that really this place has had so much history, even in the Peasants' Revolt. Again, like I said, without sort of overstepping the history lesson, I mean, this place has seen a lot of history go through its walls. And even, I said, even on a history lesson, I like to keep it sort of fairly straightforward for all of you lot, to keep it as simple as possible. But I know that even today, what we're discussing, what we're talking about, is only really going to scratch the surface of this truly wonderful place. So let's we're going to have a moment to ourselves here, a bit of peace maybe, hopefully, with the sound of the birds, and then we'll see you in a minute. Come on. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Sophie, for joining me. What an incredible place. In the immortal words of Phoenix history, because history matters, and it just does. Look at us, look. How so cool is that? Didn't even see that, the crossing distance. Here you go. Oh, bless you. So take care, everybody. Feel free to spread the word of the channel. Check out Sophie's Instagram page, some exclusive and behind the scenes photos. And we will, of course, see you all very soon. You ready, Soph? Kapow.